Welcome back to Mirth and Minotaurs, everybody. Unfortunately, Jessica can't join us today because her world is fire and blood. When we last left off, oh, so many pleasant things were going on. So, Echo and Crackle went off to have brunch, or whatever brunch was a code for.
Yep.
The remainders of the party were left to try and deal with the orc and the writhing from Silfox's fanny pack.
Pardon?
Which,
We'll get there. We'll get there.
In addition to the duck, the orc, and the spear, something else made the journey back to the party, and it was a severed head of a dog that seemed to be very much in good spirits despite everything it was going through.
Oh. But not my attack snake?
Not, not
We
that
didn't
we
see
have discovered.
Maybe.
Okay. Just checking.
That was one of the best things that's ever happened to me in my whole life.
It was pretty good. It was discovered that Chad is real and not terribly pleased with his situation, having been transported several weeks away from his home without any of his equipment or pants. The party, without the laser focus of Echo, meandered a bit and found themselves
Quite a bit.
eventually got talking to Warmwinter and agreed to conduct the prosecution of Maple-Suckle, who was still in the custody of Crush at this point.
Good for Crush. Crush doing good work.
Also, the party briefly spoke with the Oracle and were made aware of some manner of prophecy he seems to be having trouble cracking. And they borrowed a lot of Maker's books and stuff in the hopes of cracking that.
But we have to leave them with him when we leave. So we have a night with them, I guess.
Also, Chad revealed that he and Todd and Preston were on their way to meet with Earpuss, who was trying to call a truce between her faction and several other monstrous factions of the Southern Valley after her settlement came under attack by what was revealed to be the forces of Tana.
Okay.
The party began their investigation. They searched Maple-Suckle's house after meeting with her daughter, Honeybite, and Mina and Chad discovered a flower, which Chad thoughtlessly picked up and presented to the room, and it was in fact the poisonous flower. And so Fenelov ran out with Chad in an attempt to try and wash his hands. Somebody in the commission confirmed that it was Stormflower, the flower believed to be responsible for Warmwinter's illness. And then some of Warmwinter's dishes were being tested by that same member of the commission. And we were waiting on the results of that finding. Does that sound about right to y'all?
So what you're telling me is Chad found the smoking gun,
Yeah.
Pretty
Yes.
much.
which means that
And he shot himself.
Wow. Between Echo, Chad, and Crush, all the mystery work is being completed by barbarians.
Is what class is Chad? I don't know if I've ever asked this.
He's not, strictly speaking, a player class. He probably lines up most with fighter.
Okay. I was just
I
I would
curious.
say both Chad and I rolled well enough to see the flower. So
Yes. Chad
not
just
all
reached for the poison first.
barbarians. Thank you very much.
Hashtag not all barbarians.
Who was that handsome prosecutor that led everyone to her house to search for the flower in the first place? I don't remember.
Oh,
This is a
Inquisitor
team
Solo?
effort.
I don't know. Did I do anything here?
I think it was a rogue effort.
I did some. I rolled well on something.
You primarily ushered Chad to places so that he could do all the heavy lifting.
I got him armor.
Yes, he's no longer pantsless.
He has pants. He actually has.
I thought he had a
Studded
dress. Or did
I
we get
got
him
rid.
out of the
I found him
dress?
better. It was
Oh.
like stuff that. What is his name? Long Summer wore when he was like 4.
Warm winter.
Worm Whaler.
Yeah.
Okay, around the time of the waiting game, Osa sneaks off to visit her favorite watering hole. Silvok, I
That's
think we kind of intentionally left it vague last time, but I am a bit curious. Did you leave the dog head in the Oracle's temple?
No. I
Okay.
took it with me. But I'm not wearing the fanny pack, though.
Okay, is it in the fanny pack, and the fanny pack is on your person somewhere?
Yes.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thanks. A lot.
Okay, now, where we're going to pick up today is first, I have a question. Fenella.
Yeah.
This is something that you, as a player, have the power over.
Okay.
I'm granting you all of the power over this, in fact.
Okay.
Does Chad have feelings for Fenella?
I don't know. Well, probably. Because he, like, first meeting. Didn't he say something weird?
I believe he said that
Like a month ago.
upon the casting of the suggestion spell, I believe he said, "Hold up, I think I have a chance with her."
Yeah. Okay, sure.
Okay. So, where does Fenella take Chad to have his hands watered?
The first, like, bit of ocean, or probably the first bit of ocean I find. So, like,
not too-
immediately, like, outside, probably.
Yeah. Okay. So,
And, like, try to
Chad-
toss him in, more or less.
Can you splash him a little bit?
Just, like,
okay.
hands have
yeah.
to be washed, like, right now.
Throw some nice sudsy soap in there.
I don't know if I have soap on me, but I'm, like, just stay there, and if not, I'm gonna, like, look for, like, soap stuff.
Get a nice bubble bath going.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm very, like, don't touch anything. Don't put your hands on your face or near your mouth or, like, anywhere on anything or anyone. Don't touch your clothes.
Do not mouth your hands.
Don't do it.
Okay. He just raises his arms towards this guy standing about thigh deep in the ocean.
I'll be back. I'm going to find soap. I don't touch anything. You might die.
Okay.
And I'll run off. And find soap. What is in my inventory? That's my plan.
All right. Yes, you're able to relatively easily find or steal some soap, or both.
You can't just go picking flowers up randomly when they're poisonous. How does
I
anyone
would've-
survive in your village?
I wouldn't have thought you'd have such a problem with flowers since they're all over your little face cover.
Yeah, not poisonous ones. Plus, I didn't pick this. I mean, no, this isn't mine. I mean, it's mine. It's not mine.
He sniffs at his hand. It's probably not that poisonous.
Don't touch it. Just wash your hands and use this, and then wash them again, and probably about 5 more times, and then I'll see if there's anything left on them.
Okay, so when you say wash,
Oh, are you serious? Do you not bathe?
I go in water.
Okay. Well, this might take the poison off your hands.
Why don't I just
Do you
rub it on
use
someone I
soap?
don't like?
What?
That's
No.
a fair point.
It's not that good. If
Just
only
go
it were
stand
that.
in water and squeeze this.
Yeah, just make sure it gets kind of bubbly and good luck.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna have him make some sort of check. Where do I keep his stats?
I'm a fan of the rub it on someone I don't like thing.
Yeah. Just brings the soap around now.
Okay. It's awkward. It's how you imagine like a 6-year-old might try manipulating soap. More than once he drops it into the ocean, but is able to retrieve it, and he washes his hands. Maybe not thoroughly, but
I make him do it again.
wash. Okay. Right. He eventually lives up to your unreasonably high cleanliness standards.
It's how you get diseases and such, and poison everywhere.
I'm
Listen.
learning a lot. The way you get diseases is you go to a human town and pick flowers.
It's true.
I'm gonna have to explain about different flowers. It seems. Do we have people who do this? Do you just...
I don't know. Shaman probably know about flowers.
Great. That's great.
So, I know, I don't want to be at a human town pantsless without weapons.
You have pants now.
Well, yeah. But, I'm sorry that I gave you a hard time about it. It was just kind of a shock not having pants and being in a human town.
I mean, I really didn't expect you'd be here.
Yeah.
But night hags.
Yeah, right?
He knows what a night hag is.
I don't know.
it's highly doubted that he knows what a night hag is.
You
But
should have
he,
seen you should have seen the stuff they were eating. It was horrible.
Does that sound like something I'd want to see?
I don't know. Curiosity?
Anyway, it's not just you that dreams of people. Okay, bye. And he turns away from you.
Into the ocean?
Yes, towards the ocean.
You're done. You don't have to wash more. You have to get back to... Come on. And I'll start dragging him away.
Okay. Goodbye. He said goodbye to apparently the ocean.
Okay.
Yikes.
You're a very strange orc. All right, I'm
Yeah,
going
but
back
look at
to
those
find out people.
muscles.
They are somewhat less spectacular now that he's wearing a shirt, but you can still tell they're there.
Yeah.
Okay, Fenella returns to where the majority of the party is waiting for results from this apothecary. And that takes us to Echo.
Yep.
So, where did Echo and Crackle go, and what did they end up making for brunch? What sort of fish dish?
I assume her cabin.
Right.
What do you have in a oceanside thing? It's got to be a cabin, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, go to her cabin, and we make oysters.
All right. Her cabin is decked out with all the.
And we spark up some catnip.
Ooh.
Whoa.
I think that you might be in a shanty would be more ocean-like. Oceanside.
I could see that.
Shanty.
Her shanty does have all of the amenities. It has scratching posts, high up places to look down at things.
Good.
Like
Small boxes to sit in.
Yes.
Okay, things to knock off of tables.
No, not currently.
We spent an hour just staring at each other across the room, knocking things off tables.
Oh, I like this. I'm so happy.
That's when we get into the catnip, when we knock it off the table and it spills everywhere.
Ooh.
And from there, it just gets weird.
All right.
Oh boy.
Okay, so obviously blaze it.
Yep.
And while that is going on, the apothecary comes out of his laboratory with several very clean dishes. You suspect it would have taken him a lot less time to conduct the test if you hadn't also suggested that he clean the dishes while he did it.
Did I do that? No.
Can't remember who did it. The food residue that was provided by the captain matches the poisoning of the stormflower. The other members of the commission murmur to each other.
Dun, dun, dun!
I believe, Long Summer says, this leads us to our closing arguments. Unless you guys have any other things you'd like to investigate.
I'll just kind of go up to Silvok and be like, it is maple suckle, right? And not honey bite? I mean, she lives here too.
I guess that would depend on what she says. If that's her defense, we can investigate that.
How close do they look? Like, how similar do they look to each other?
There's definitely a resemblance.
Okay.
But it would be a lot easier for maple suckle to impersonate honeybite than it would be for honeybite to impersonate maple suckle because of her extra weight.
Okay. Right. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Is she pregnant? Is that why she has extra weight?
Yes.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's what I thought as well.
A weird yowling sound starts echoing over the camp.
If you could see, like, more of Fenela's face, you'd see that she looks very uncomfortable by this.
Human tens are weird.
That's not a human.
I think I know what a human sounds like.
Any other saber-toothed tabaxi in the town are just like, whatever. That's normal.
Yeah.
You know what? Good for them.
All right, so should we move on to our final arguments?
I don't know. The defense, is there defense? I'm not sure about the structure of this, but we haven't gotten any testimony from the accused.
Yeah.
No
Defense whatsoever.
the defense mostly will prevent evidence at the end once the prosecution has
We
made all
just
their
take turns.
points. Not really. The prosecution goes, then the defense goes.
All right. Well, obviously, we found these flowers in honeysuckle. What's her name? Yeah, that's the one. Maple Suckle's residence that was positively identified as Stormflower. We found dishes in Long Whaler's house.
We're great with names.
And the food test also tested positive by members of the council as being laced with Stormflower. That's what it's called, right?
Yes, that's the one thing. That's the name. That's the one thing you've properly named this sentence.
And Maple Suckle was one of the only people given access to Long Summer's residence while he was confined, while sick with poisoning, Stormflower poisoning. That's
also,
the evidence of the prosecution.
Her daughter is unusually pregnant.
Is it?
Hint,
How is one unusually pregnant?
Well, that is for the jury to decide, but
That's it.
Okay.
That's the evidence. That's what it looks like. Looks like she did it. What do you guys think? Hey, you, the council. What you think about that?
You, gorilla. Maple Suckle says to Crush, walk me over to that human. And he walks her over to you, Silvok. You are a very interesting specimen, Mr. Silvok.
Thanks.
Do you mind if I ask about the series of skills you have at your disposal?
I'm just a simple adventurer with my companions.
Would you say that you are, of your companions, one of the better sneakers?
I sneak as necessary to avoid combat on our adventures.
Please answer the question.
Yes.
no.
Oh God.
I think it's actually a tie with me and Echo there. He's pretty good. The cat thing, you know.
The less I think about
Real subtle, that one.
the less I think about the cat, the happier I'll be.
Oh, everyone's thinking about the cat right now.
And in terms of abilities like sleight of hand and quickly moving one object without somebody noticing or misplacing an object, would you again say that you are, of your companions, one of the better candidates?
That I could not say for certain.
Would you say that it's more likely that you are?
Yes, I'm quite more nimble, dexterous, and agile than my companions.
And would you speculate that your companions might be better than the average citizen of Calvos at such things?
At sleight of hand? I don't think any of them. They're pretty clumsy. Especially that one, I point at Fenella.
It's not my fault. This makes a lot of noise and it's hard to move in. But it looks
Surely you can't hope to discredit someone who travels with a priest. Such an upstanding model citizen. Surely one of her her status wouldn't travel with the person you are accusing me of being.
I try very much not to look at Chad right now because I'm like, this is not going to help our case at all.
We've done nothing but good in this village. How could you possibly accuse me?
Well, I just want to lay out the facts as we understand them. I met with you and your friends. Excuse me, your companions. And after that, there started being rumors coming from Long Summer that somebody was harming the captain. And then you return from this adventure where you very well may have rescued these women, or very well may have rescued them from your own devices.
As celebration procedures continue 3 stacks away.
And then at which point you convince the captain to have me arrested for treason. And then we find in my place some flower which grows very far to the east in the direction of Tana. Something that I have never seen before. I'm just speculating that somebody with your skills could have placed it there for the commission to see it uncovered later.
Do I believe her?
Yes, surely a refugee from vampires journeyed here with a dangerous exotic flower simply to make it appear as if you committed a crime against a captain who was ill before I had even arrived.
He admits it.
God damn it, Silva.
Surely you can't expect that to be the situation at hand.
All right, you wanted to make an insight check, Fenella?
Yep.
All right, go for it.
It's only a 15. Wait, is that a 15? I think it's 15. Yeah.
Okay, very subtly, a few of you notice that Fenella starts kind of bobbing to music that's playing in her head, and she gently says the words, "Why the fuck you lying?" while looking at Maple Suckle. You do not believe Maple Suckle at all.
Why are you risking Zerellin's wrath right now?
If your story is true, how could you explain the captain being sick before I had access to his quarters?
Before we knew you had access, you still have these sneaky abilities. You could have been poisoning him before you had arrived in town, all at the intention of leveraging some sort of advantage or power play. How do we know you're not in the employ of vampires?
Well, that's fairly easy to determine.
Is it daytime?
Yes, it is.
You could verify that nothing... what would the word be for that?
Well,
Chocolate.
she didn't say we are vampires, but we're employed by them. That's 2 different things.
That's true. That's fair.
I look incredibly insulted at this. Suggesting?
Do you have any evidence of any of these accusations? Or is this merely supposition?
I have eyewitness testimony.
And by whom?
Chad can
Me! It's Echo.
Chad
I saw
can
that
verify
bastard
our
do it.
location.
He did all those things that you said.
He killed that dog in the dream world.
Silvox steals everything!
God, I hope they don't search my bag. It's nothing but sorrow.
Okay, she asks somebody from the commission, because she is not allowed out of Crush's embrace, to bring in her 2 witnesses. 2 young men enter. Silvox certainly recognizes them.
Nah, I already know.
Young men.
Is it Frogman?
Yes, it is.
Frogman, Frogman.
Young men.
There's
On
a
the
place you
night-
can go.
I said, young man. On the night of the Vanderhob attack, you both went for a walk. Would you please describe what you saw? Yeah. We were looking for frogs on the shore. And we saw this human man guy. They're both human. And he was sneaky. And then he went into the captain's hut.
All right, I'm rolling a check this time.
Well, I know they're lying.
Yeah, I mean, I know they're lying too, but
I don't know. They could be onto something here.
I got an 18 on my insight check.
Mina, why the fuck they lying?
Oh, how I wish I had Zone of Truth prepared right now.
You would think this kind of situation, they would have someone like on call to cast that.
The Oracle was called. He's just not coming.
He's not coming?
He's been
I guess he's
Hungry?
had a bit of a day.
a bit hungry. Yeah, he's been a bit derelict in his duties lately. All right. Do you have any?
Understand? I will. Oh, what do I want to do?
What time of night do you claim to have seen me sneaking around?
It was.
Would you say it was
dark.
dark? Yeah. Kind of
Yeah.
difficult to see.
Yeah.
Like maybe in this village of humans, you could mistake any human for any other human in the darkness. Say yeah.
Yeah. Say no. Maple Suckler shouts.
Are you still asking questions, or can I ask her?
Oh, go ahead.
I'm just going to say, it's just too bad because we were talking to the elf that worked for, what was her name again? What's the evil lady that we killed? What was her name?
Granny Gangrene?
Gangrene. Yeah.
Granny Gangrene, yes. it's too bad that we were talking to the elf that worked for Granny Gangrene, and she basically told us that you were helping Granny, and that when this was all over, she was just going to take your daughter's baby and not end up helping you fulfill your dreams anyway. So all of this evil that you've done on this town has been for nothing.
Ouch.
I have done no evil to this town.
That does not appear to be what the evidence suggests. Do you consider poisoning to be evil?
I did no such thing.
That is not an answer to the question that I asked.
It is certainly an evil thing.
That you did.
I believe we have seen all of the evidence we need to see. Somebody from the commissions. We will speak on this in private quarters. Thank you very much, everybody, for your efforts. And they shuffle into their building.
Where did the two humans go? The frogmen.
They got some evil eye from Maple Suckle, so they stuck around for a little bit, but then they started to head off.
Okay.
Did the little thing do something wrong? Me and that bull guy could just rip her in half.
I'll mention that.
The little guy?
Yeah, the little half one. One half.
Maple Suckle.
Oh, because she's a halfling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
the
keep
joke.
forgetting that. I keep forgetting it.
By rip her in half, you mean into quarters.
So are we all still in this room together? And is Honeybite also in?
No, Honeybite left.
Do we know where she went?
She was headed in the direction of Maple Suckle's quarters.
So isn't that where, like, we're in that building though, right?
No, I was working the assumption that you guys were conducting these last arguments at the or near the commission's hall.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to like kind of leave in a huff, like, working for vampires? Who do they think I am? How do they think I could wear this mask still if I was? And I'm going out, sitting down in a huff and starting to look over the tablets.
I'm gonna also go towards Maple Suckle's confinement.
Her dwelling, or
wherever she's being held
by Crush.
Yeah,
All right, she's being held by Crush outside of the commission. Him and Longsummer are there discussing the best ways of strangling somebody.
Are we restricted to this area? Are we allowed to leave at all? Did they say, or?
Oh, you're not on trial. They might frown upon me leaving, but I'm sure you guys could go.
No, nobody's made any mention of you guys being required.
So if I wanted
fact,
to go see if Honeybite was really at this quarter, could I go do that?
yes, you could.
Okay. I'm going to go do that.
All right. So you go to Maple Suckle's quarters, Mina, and you see Honeybite. Honeybite is, well, do you walk in?
Do I see anything from outside?
There's a small fire going, it seems.
Wait. I might see a terrible place this might be going. Sorry, continue.
Can I knock? Yeah, I'm gonna knock. I'll knock.
All right.
Yeah, I don't
Who
think
is
you're
it?
gonna want to walk in on this.
Oh, it's Mina. Just good old Mina out here. Your
Oh,
friend.
oh, my friendly mother's prosecutor. Please go away.
I don't know who she's friends with. Oh, and I don't know Disguise Self anymore. I used to
It's
know
not
that.
you.
That would have been you. Okay.
She must have noticed something. You can't just put poisonous flowers under your bed without the person living with you raising an eyebrow.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna break into her home, so
Especially while she's there.
yeah, it's
Probably get caught.
Probably not a good idea at the moment.
Can always talk to her through the door.
But I want to see what she's doing.
Fair.
You just peek in the window.
Yeah.
What you really want to see is what she's burning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. Can I look in the window and see?
There appears to be some sort of curtain.
This seems awfully suspicious.
Foiled again.
Looks like we could use someone real sneaky right about now. To break. Oh, I really wish I had Disguise Self again.
Here's what you do. You go up onto the roof. You tie a rope around that dog head. You lower it down the chimney, and then you have it tell you what it sees in dog language.
That is certainly an idea.
Jokes aside, I'm thinking of ways to use that dog head to my advantage.
It needs
We're
a
gonna
saddle
feed it?
for the duck so it can ride around.
Mostly just to like scare the shit out of people. Because
Yeah,
I think
fair.
it'd be good for that. Just like leave it in their house.
Okay, I'm going to go back to the door, and I'm just going to say, I just wanted to let you know that they've prosecuted your mother, so you might want to go check.
I was there.
What? What? Like she just left?
Yes, she came here after the commission went in their closed quarters.
Well, it was pretty speedy. I mean, she's obviously guilty.
Go away.
You're evil. No one likes you.
Wow. Through the door.
Go away, you're evil and no one likes you.
I mean, it's
All right, I
great
walk
with people.
back.
What the hell's your charisma?
My charisma's an 18, so she thought it was a compliment.
Of course. All right, now we are back to Femela.
Mm-hmm.
You sit down with some of the books you were granted by the Oracle.
Yeah, and I'm just like muttering about like working for vampires. Me? And
Not gonna let that go.
and then I'll be like, well, Chad knew where we were like a week ago, but no one's gonna believe him. Unless I could get the Oracle, and if he walks by, I'll grab him and make him like, I'll probably force him to sit down and be like, sit. And
Yeah, Chad wasn't far.
I'll just kind of like hand him some tablets and be like, read those.
Okay, so when you say read,
Yeah, read. Like, the language. Let me know what they say. We have to figure out the prophecy because I'm sure it has something to do with the vampires, and we also probably have to figure out how not to have Sylvok arrested, but that's different. Maybe I should be working on that right now?
That seems like it's just going to be a thing everywhere you go.
That's very insightful.
He hasn't seen me do anything criminal. What the hell, Chad?
He says that as he holds the tablet to his ear to try to see what it says.
No, read eyes with your eyes. Let me know what.
Wow.
Okay, I'll explain this later. Just make sure nothing happens to them.
All right.
Good.
Slaps it out of your hand.
So how do we? How long ago did we run into you?
Like 3 weeks.
And then how long do I think that he's needed to be poisoned for the effects to be what they were?
It wouldn't have taken much for him to get to the state when you first saw him. It's a very potent
so it could have
flower.
But he said he was having these issues for a while.
Yeah, he said I can't remember exactly what he said, but we'll say around a week and a half.
And how much earlier was that than when we got to town?
That was... Sorry, what was the question?
Okay, so he's been poisoned for like Warm Winter's been poisoned for about a week and a half.
Yes.
Or like that's when he noticed.
That's what he said when he first met you.
Okay, a week and a half when he first met us. And we were. How long have we been in town?
You guys first arrived probably about 8 days ago, but you spent most of that time traveling to and from Granny Gangrene's lair.
All right. Crap. Do we need to tell them this? I pull out all of my, like, I just hand the tablet to Chad, and I'm going to cast Augury and ask if I should tell the council this information about, like, our timeline and where it is.
All right. Would it be good to tell the council about this information
before they pass their judgment?
All right.
Is this a wheel or woe?
It's a wheel or woe thing.
There's also what's it do when it's a
combo? It's wheel and woe.
That's when it's neutral.
If it's neutral, there's like I assume it just doesn't really tell me anything. Like I'd probably know that it was just like whatever.
If the question is framed as would it be good if I do this, then wheel would mean yes, it's good if you do this. Woe would technically mean it's just not good. It could be neutral.
And then there's wheel and woe, so it's like meh.
Some good things, some not necessarily good things.
Bittersweet.
But I'd probably know the intricacies of like with a question like this since it's not.
But yes, you get a neutral response.
All right. We're not going to do anything. Thanks, Chad.
Why'd you throw those sticks?
Well, so I could talk to Zarellen.
The sticks tell her things, Chad.
She speaks to me through these. I can ask her questions, and if she deigns it worthy of her time.
Don't you talk to sticks, Chad?
I mean, sometimes, but
exactly.
Very specific questions. Like, stab that guy.
It's a good question.
But I mean, I could ask Zarellen that, but if it would be a good or a bad, not that I would stab people. That's not, well, except for vampires. You should stab those in the heart with a stake. We'll get into vampire details later. Read a book on them. We found out what books are. They're really neat.
So Zarellen and Solb, they don't get along too well.
Not entirely, no, I don't think. No, not really.
Do you think there's any reason why their followers couldn't get along?
I mean, if you weren't trying to devour the world all the time.
Just cut that out.
If you're not trying to devour the world, then I don't see why. And as long as you're not killing every life that you run across, or destroying crops and all of that.
They're fun to burn. I mean, he goes back to trying to hear the tablets.
Okay. Sorry. Did not mean to distract. Wasn't sure if this was important or not at the time.
Okay. Short time later, the commission return. We find, by vote of 19-5.
Sorry. Okay.
We find that
who the
Maple
fuck are those
Suckle
5?
is most likely guilty of treason.
It's pronounced poison.
Guilty of poison.
What does most likely mean in this case?
It means that we've decided that it is the best interest of Calvos that she be executed.
Oh, great. Let's do it.
When will she be executed?
Tonight.
What time is it? When's that?
It's a later afternoon.
Oh.
They don't drag things out in Calvos, it seems.
No, I guess not.
Oh.
Time to join us at the watering hole. Let's all get a pint of fish wine.
Death by fish wine.
Won't take much.
Oh gosh. Curiously, how do I feel about, like, because I don't know this, like, how would the other priests in Tana, my specific ones, feel about executions?
They generally don't approve. Okay. Their punishments are mostly about re-education and
okay,
like what happened with.
How do you think the Thought Brothers are still alive?
That's true. That's very true.
For the most part, what they do isn't treasonous.
I'm sorry, stealing all the medicine.
Boys will be boys.
Turning the town over to vampires.
No, that's yeah, we'll get them for that. Don't worry about that. Well, worry about that, but
so I'll just kind of back away at that and be like, it's not my place. It's not my place. She tried to kill people. Yeah.
Where will she be held in the meantime?
Since it is still deemed by Crush to be inadequate, Crush will hold her until the time that the commission carries out her sentence.
What form of execution?
Sorry?
What are you gonna do to her? What form of execution?
She will be returned to Theraris.
That'll be sweet.
Going to...
Time to get some popcorn. This sounds exciting.
Is that what Crush was trying to do? Return himself to Theraris on that boat?
It didn't. It's hard to explain what you think he might have thought he was doing.
What is Theraris?
Theraris is the goddess, the primary deity of Calvos, the goddess of fate, death, and the ocean.
That's probably what Crush was trying to do.
It sounds nice. Go back to your goddess.
For more punishment.
She's probably gonna be drowned. I'm just, yeah. Fenela is gathering everything up and not staying there. Very uncomfortable about this.
All right, again, I'm going to hover around wherever Maple Suckle is being held. I'd like to get an opportunity to speak candidly with her if the opportunity arises. Obviously, Crush is going to be there, but...
Yes, Crush can intimidate others such that you get a candid moment with the two of them.
Oh, is that the situation we're in now?
Yes, if you.
And no one else is around.
If other people want to get in on this.
No, her daughter's main.
I want to do this kind of subtly so that maybe my party doesn't even notice. Just kind of slip away.
Oh, you mean like a sneak who's been poisoning him?
Yeah, exactly like that. Okay. Exactly like a sneaky poisoning guy. That's what I'm doing.
Good, I like it.
So they're gonna kill you.
It seems so.
Why'd you do it? You and I both know it wasn't me.
No, I don't think I had many options there. No offense.
But why? Why did you do it?
I think that Tana's management will be absolutely essential for the survival of this valley. And I was offered... never mind. It doesn't matter why I did it.
You were working with the vampires, not us. Okay, you were projecting. Got it. What did they offer you? And why do you think that their management is crucial to the survival?
Isn't it remarkable how long this Minotaur can keep his grip?
He is a remarkable beast.
Wow, he smiles. Well fought, Silvok.
I mean, the evidence. I didn't do anything. You did it. You were sloppy. Maybe next time.
Well, there weren't supposed to be a bunch of adventurers meddling kids.
Yeah, keeping the poison in your house. That wasn't a mistake. You didn't think that they might look there?
He still wasn't going down. I still needed access to it.
Yeah. I don't know how you thought you were going to get rid of him.
Find out what she bribed the two kids with.
Yeah.
They're stupid. She could have been anything. Could have been marbles. Like, what did the vampires offer you?
I was going to be in charge of Calvos.
As one of them? A gift of immortality?
Wait, that was on the table?
Time to join the vampires.
You're not here. Get out of here.
We hadn't discussed that, but I was not opposed.
So power. How quaint.
I would, as somebody who was bested, respectfully suggest that you leave town tonight. Lumen is not going to be happy about any of these developments. He's likely to strike at the city.
Who's Lumen?
Lumen was the person that you heard from Long Summer that Maplesuckle was trying to get the commission to welcome into the town.
Oh, right.
The one that we were like, do not welcome them in.
Yeah, don't do that. That's a vampire name right there. I don't see how. I think I'll be all right here. Might sleep in your bed.
You're not needing it anymore.
Well, good luck determining which side of the pillow I hid the Stormflower in. She says with a smile.
I was hoping she'd be more interesting than that. All right, I'm just gonna walk away.
Better run.
I walk slower. Eddie's crush.
He puts both of his arms behind his back.
And lets the lady go?
No, she's back there now.
Okay.
And I'm out of there.
So what does the rest of the party do for the rest of the night?
Are you gonna tell us about Lumen or just be like, no?
I would, if it comes up.
If it comes up.
What's yeah, I mean, whoa.
We have to candidly discuss the town being attacked for you to mention.
Yeah, by the by.
Oh yeah,
security
do you know
tonight.
what would really
the town's
now?
under attack. Someone said something about that. I don't think that came up. Conversation.
Maybe I should have said something. So I'm just starting to like while reading kind of like trying to explain it to Chad, but not so much that it requires all of my attention.
All right. Chad is making tea. But go ahead and do an investigation check.
Is it blood tea?
You're not there.
That's true.
Oh, I do have something else I want to do, since they mentioned not mentioning the Lumen thing, but that can wait.
Oh, you can go ahead while I'm sorting out my investigation.
Okay, is there a particular place guards hang out? A barracks of sorts?
Yes.
I want to just walk by there and in 2 different voices discuss a possible attack on the town tonight without being seen as being just one person walking by in a sneaky manner, just so that the guards are like, that doesn't sound right. Something's up with that.
Okay.
You don't just go tell them?
Yeah, but in a sneaky way, so that they don't know it was me, so that I'm not in on things or involved.
All right.
And you guys don't know. That's the important part. I don't want to tell you guys.
Oh.
So I'm not sure if that would fall under performance or persuasion. You have any thoughts on that?
I'd reckon it's performance because you're altering your voice.
Yeah, it is more of a performance.
Yeah, we'll do performance. All right, yeah. Give me a check.
Okay. But it's worth noting I have, is it Master of Intrigue that does it? The one that lets me speak as a native speaker of the land I'm in.
All right.
After hearing. So at least I have the accent of someone from town.
Yeah. That fishy accent.
Yeah.
The specific slur of fish wine.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe one of the voices will sound a little drunker than the other. All right, that will be 15.
All right.
For my performance.
All right. You kind of get the impression after the second time you do it that things are moving a little bit more chaotically in the building.
All right, peace out.
And it was a 15 for me for investigation.
All right, and you're trying to.
Oh shit, she's onto me.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to like vaguely teach Chad how to read slightly, but not like disrupting what I'm doing.
All right, so you're trying to dig into those texts for the prophecy.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see, with a 15. You can tell that the world's in danger.
Okay. World in danger. Great.
From something called the hunger. But you believe that the prophecy seems to be about the defeat of the hunger.
Okay.
The darkness within, the hunger, dominate the land, cast the hunger back, the bleak world, brave souls of light.
That's us. That's you guys.
What is the darkness within?
That might be me.
Maybe.
Or
That
vampires.
doesn't sound very Zerelany. I'll just keep thinking about it.
You are presented with some tea. It smells very strong.
What is this?
It's orc sea tea.
What's in it?
Orc and sea. No, it's got ocean plants.
Do I think this is poisonous? This is what I'm getting at. Like, me personally, as Fenella, do I think this is poisonous?
All right, make a nature check.
Is it fish tea?
15. Apparently it's a 15 kind of day.
No, doesn't seem poisonous.
All right, I'll start drinking it. Thanks.
All right, it's quite delicious.
Never had this before.
All right, and does anybody else have anything to do for the remainder of the night?
Oh, very uncomfortably inform Echo of what's been going on.
I've been waiting for that.
Like, just kind of.
You give it a couple extra knocks.
When you go to the source of the roaring, there's multiple tones of it, and when you stick your head in, there's like 8 tabaxi in here, all just rolling on the floor, rubbing their cheeks with their hands. Basically, every tabaxi in the village has slowly been drawn to here because of the spilled catnip. And it's just an opium den of tabaxi in here.
What the fuck is going on in here?
This is when you close the door.
I can't. I need Echo. Because he doesn't know what's going on. Things are happening. And he needs to talk to Maple-Suckle before they kill her. I think.
Okay, get a bucket of water.
No, Echo backs out of like the back room of the 2-room shack, and you just see he's wearing nothing, not even his usual loincloth, and you just see 2 little furry like cat balls.
Oh no, no.
Oh no.
Oh.
Turn around.
Fenella like covers her eyes in her mask and be like, I didn't. Echo, I don't want to see this.
Hey.
Okay.
How's it going?
They're going to execute Maple-Suckle. I don't know if there's anything you need to ask her beforehand, but, you know, you are on a timeline if you want to. So if you want to do that, that's great. There's trial, found poisonous flower.
It's nice to hear some villages actually take care of their traders.
We just believe in trying to see if they can be rehabilitated before we kill them.
Sure.
Unless they're a vampire, and then we... What?
Nothing.
I have nothing to ask. Did you say something about vampires again?
I mean, she accused us of working with the vampires, and that was a little odd. I guess she... Did she know about them? I don't think we told... We did tell her about them, but she accused us of working for them.
We, told everyone, man. And I reached out and I just, pick a little pinch of dried herbs from the ground where another cat was almost rubbing on it. I just rub it on my cheek. Oh, that's the good stuff.
Do I remember?
Okay, sorry. Okay, some vampires. Have we figured out a way to kill those yet? Because I'm just seeing visions, right? I'm seeing myself stabbing Big Thought through the heart with the stake like we were told, man. And it didn't work, man. It didn't work.
Maybe it wasn't vampire enough. I thought it should have worked.
I feel like that should have worked on a regular person too, though, man. You stick a stake through anyone's heart and they should die, man. Starting to have a bad trip.
Do you want to do you want to come outside for a little bit?
Why? What's outside?
Chad.
Oh, Chad. Hey, buddy. You wanna rub?
Yeah.
I bend down and take another bench off the ground, and I walk up to Chad and just delicately rub the herbs onto his cheek to probably no effect, unless orcs are similar to cats.
Orc nip.
It's catnip, Chad.
In my experience, if you stab something in the heart and it doesn't have a heart, it's less effective.
Why would a vampire not have a heart? Can they take their hearts out?
Because they're not able to love, man.
Well, we don't know that that's...
They're of darkness. They can't love. That's their weakness. The power of love. The power of love will defeat the darkness. Then all the cats go, the power of love.
Why don't you and Crackle join us for dinner and fish wine, and then we can talk about things if we need to. Plus, there's the prophecy, and I don't know what the darkness within means, but...
Can I suggest something, Fenella?
Sure.
All right. Chad goes to push Echo back into the room and then close the door behind Echo.
Fuck that! No.
What?
I'm gonna go back. I'm opening the door back up and trying to put some pants on. We have to go get Crackle.
Put a lot of effort into getting you those pants. You better put them back on.
No. She means me.
Yeah. Where's your
I was talking about Chad.
Where?
Oh no, Chad didn't go in. He just pushed.
And then closed it.
And closed
Got
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
that makes a lot more sense than what I thought happened.
Yeah. So I'm going in and trying to corral. And if I'm gonna look for the loincloth and toss it to him. We've got to go.
Look, you're just stepping over. I mean, tabaxis are furred, so you're just stepping over tabaxis for most part, but there's no shame in here. There's no shame at all.
Fenella brought some.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, you're turning the aura of the room, man.
You can come back
to
this.
What do the other tabaxis say? I don't understand. What do you want me to do?
You're gonna come and you're gonna talk, and then it'll all be great. Okay.
Okay. Talk about what? The power of love. The power of love.
I stop listening and I start like corralling.
Okay. Eventually there's a loincloth about Echo's waist, and he is being corralled.
It's probably on like backwards, but it's fine.
He keeps anything that is loosely dangling, like a piece of string from a roof or like a clothesline or something, he's swatting at as he walks by.
I'll start like, because I realize this, I'll start like shimmying because it makes my armor jingle and like it's shiny, so it's just like a shiny shimmering thing to follow.
Echo stops and freezes. Pupils huge, right? Pupils are just huge. He stops and he's staring as you're shimmying, and then
you gotta go.
You get tackled.
Damn it, Echo.
there's just a big barbarian tabaxi on top of you.
Chad, can you just like make him move, please? We've got to go. There is no time for this. There's never enough time.
Oh, hey, look, there's stuff to rub my cheeks on.
Gosh, damn it! Why did I think this was a good idea?
Okay, eventually he calms down enough to get off of her and then be led to wherever we're going.
I'm stomping by this point. Yeah. really loudly. You can super hear me coming from a long distance.
All right, what do you guys say about us taking our break now? How's that sound?
Sure.
Okay.
All right, we'll be back in 5 minutes.
Okay. How do I do this?
Welcome back to Mirth and Minotaurs. So Fenella has just successfully corralled and delivered Echo somewhere. Where did you take this guy?
I'm trying to like locate everyone else. Yeah.
All right. Where are you lot?
I went back to the councils, wherever that was all being held.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just kind of chilling out.
Let's say I'm at the drinkery, drinking.
All right.
Maybe listening for interesting stuff, a schemy kind of way, without looking schemy, you know.
So without looking like you?
Yeah.
All right, I guess I'll probably be heading for Solvok.
I am where the drinks are.
Give me a perception check, Solvok.
4.
You didn't hear shit, mate.
Didn't think so.
And then Fenella, Chad, and Echo arrive.
At the pub?
Muted. I hope I look... I was muted on...
Oh.
Not here. I look really annoyed when I walk in. Like, I mean, I know you can just see my mouth, but it's like... Lips are pressed together, like... save me from my life.
Silva, you dirty thief. Have I ever told you that stealing from your friends is wrong?
The hell did I steal from you?
All sorts of things, man.
Call those kills.
All sorts of things. It's just not right, man. You gotta follow the power of love.
You need a drink. That would probably help that situation a lot.
When you get closer to him, his eyes are just closed.
You didn't even look at me, you just smelled me.
Yep.
Out of the room. Like I get another drink and I give it to him.
Just sip it.
Some fish wine.
Why am I here, man? Why are any of us here?
Damn it, that's what I was gonna say.
Because sometimes we get dreamed places.
Man, that's deep, Chad. And I just take him by the shoulder. I'm like, that's deep, man.
What if we all just got dreamed here?
What if this is all just a dream?
What if this is all just a start of the darkness that's approaching? What if this is the hunger?
Whoa, buzzkill. You gotta get out.
You know what? I am kind of hungry.
The hunger.
No, just give me a drink. This day's horrible. I mean, no, not entirely, but a lot of it's bad.
Oh, it's all right. We get to see a halfling get drowned.
I'm not going to be there for that.
Dude,
oh, you're gonna miss it?
Yeah, I'm okay with not seeing that.
But what about when she inevitably escapes and we have to recapture her?
Well, can't I just stand on the outskirts not watching? Do you actually think she's going to?
Inevitable, man.
Well, it's not like she has any other allies here, is it? I mean...
Do you think she could escape Crush?
I don't know, what... Maybe? No.
Like they're just gonna have Crush walk out to sea with her.
There were those 5 commission that said she didn't do it.
Was that Chad that said that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chad, are you there?
Oh my god, we need to find out who the 5 are.
That's what I said when they said 5 said it wasn't her.
I was distracted.
And you guys were like, dead's dead.
No, God.
Do I notice anything happening at this council place while I'm here?
No, it is fairly quiet. The big business of the day was deciding to murder that halfling. They're pretty chill right now. There are a few elder commission members still there, and they are debating about who has the cuter grandkids.
I think it's definitely Commissioner number 4.
Can I walk up to one of the commissioners and I'm just going to ask them if they have any place for me to lie down if I were to sleep here?
We have a guest lodge. You're certainly welcome there.
Sure.
All right, I'll have a guard direct you to where that is. And they,
we've slept there before.
Oh.
They don't know that. Mina just forgot.
It's been a long Calvosian trial and killing and sleeping, and she's a bit out of it at this point.
You know how those Calvosian trials are.
A guard does lead you to a very familiar building.
Where your stuff is.
Oh yeah, this is where I left all this stuff.
Whack, 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 whack.
Oh, the duck. Oh, Sir Quackington. And then as I like, sit down on the bed, I'm kind of like recollecting some of the things that happened, and I'm thinking about Honeybite, no doubt, because she's just constantly on my mind. When I was thinking about the fire, did I notice any like particular smell coming from the house as I'm like thinking about?
Not any like food aroma, just kind of wood smoke.
Kind of like an evidence fire.
Yeah, definitely smelled guilty.
At what time was she burning a fire at? It was late afternoon, you said, so it wasn't really dark out.
No, not really. It was not.
And is it like a warm day?
It's still very much summer. In fact, it's more summer now than it was when we started playing. It's warm. The breeze from the ocean is nice, but it doesn't necessitate a fire.
So I'm kind of like thinking about all this, and I'm like, why would she want a fire in the late afternoon in a home on a warm day, and it's not even dark out, and she's not making food? And
guilty.
Meanwhile, back in the bar, you know what, you guys? I can't wait for the inevitable conclusion of us fighting Granny for a third time.
She's dead.
I can't wait. Echo gets very meta when he's high.
Okay. So, do you guys have any plans for the rest of the night, or can we fast forward to maybe tomorrow morning?
Echo eventually wanders off and goes and gets his weapons, and then he sits just inside the gate the whole night, staring out into the wilderness.
I'm gonna start looking for weapons for Chad. Asking around. That's all. That's it. That's the end of like my day. Reading and finding some weapons for him.
I'm probably just gonna stay in the tavern until the event and try to absorb information if possible.
Okay. Do you intend to attend the execution?
I do, yeah.
I'm going to go to it as well. I'm assuming I will hear when it happens.
I will linger, but not like close, like not in view, not in ear, like hearing distance, but if there is like a serious commotion, close enough for that.
All right. Very late into the night, Crush and a few other people head out down to the shore, get on a large raft, and row out several hundred feet.
Is it 5 other people?
It's 3 other people.
Okay. And so this is we're at the execution now, right? We're about to like witness this thing.
You can witness it from the shore. It's a bit hard to see because it's several hundred feet out.
And like, how large is the gathering? That's
there are a few people, but it's late and it's.
Is Honeybite
really
here?
Sleepy yet? Honeybite is not.
Oddly suspicious that her own daughter is not at her
death
execution.
Not here to watch her die.
I don't know. It just seems like
when you're like super pregnant. No, that's horrible.
So I'm imagining them all on the boat. Crush is holding Maple Suckle and rowing both of the oars with the other hand.
Nice.
No one else is rowing. It's just him.
Yeah. That
Do we recognize anybody in the crowd that's here? I mean, outside of my friends.
A few members of the commission are here.
Are any of them vampires?
Make a perception check.
15.
You don't see any vampires.
All right.
And you also don't see any bats.
But it's also dark. Bats can be anywhere at any time.
But yes, in the distance, you can see it looks like some things are being attached to Maple Suckle, and then everybody but Crush goes into the water, and then Crush releases Maple Suckle into the water. And a short time later, everybody gets back onto, or everybody minus one gets back onto the raft, and then Crush rows the raft back to shore. There did not seem to be any commotion.
Yet.
How far is this place from the cave that we were at earlier?
This is about 4 days from there.
Okay.
Real damn far. But... Oh. How far out did you say they were?
A few 100 feet.
That's not too far. Okay.
Crush, once the raft is returned, he walks up to you guys who attended. My hand cramp.
Fair.
Then he leaves.
Leaves to where?
He's gonna go to sleep. He hasn't slept all this time.
He's going to go to do something glorious, I'm sure.
All right, and then we return to morning, or we progress to morning. Echo, make a perception check for me.
20. Not natural. Dirty 20.
All right. You notice every couple of hours a single bat flying far off in the distance, pretty far from town. Probably about 800 feet.
How many times?
You see this a total of 3 times during your watch.
The third time, I walk out into the darkness.
All right. Headed in that direction?
Just out like 100 yards.
Okay. In that distance, you don't come across anything unusual.
Okay. That's all for now. I go back.
All right, and the rest of your vigil is uneventful. And then morning comes.
Am I still alive?
You are.
All right, she sucks at threats.
What do you mean?
She said that she wouldn't sleep in town if she were me. She wouldn't stay in town tonight.
Why not?
You guys didn't know that, and I didn't say that out loud. Sorry.
What? Why did she say that to you?
She didn't. My character didn't say that.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right, I understand.
I was making a meta joke about her ability to follow through on threats.
Did we all sleep on the shore? Or did we go back to town to sleep?
Just lay down there on the beach.
You wanted to sleep on the shore. I wouldn't stop you.
I was just wondering. Okay. Because there was a watch, so I was slightly confused if we needed a watch in our court, especially somebody who's been hopped up on catnip all day.
Yep.
Slept like a baby, I'm sure.
Nope, didn't sleep at all.
Can't sleep.
Won't sleep.
Can't. Yeah.
Yeah, does that mean we're going now? Is that like what do we do? Are we done? I'm gonna go find Echo.
You find him at the gate staring out into the wilderness.
Like, well, what now? We've dealt with their problem, and we know that whatever undead forces are at Tana have attacked the valley. What do we do?
Now we find out whether they'll accept our people, and then we go get them.
All right. Right, that is the plan. I forgot about the plan. We had a plan. Wonderful.
We should probably keep like a quest log or something.
Yeah. What have we accepted?
Yeah, why did we come here? What's going on? All right, we saved those women. Campaign over.
As long as they didn't invite, because we knew that they had tried to invite that person in. Like,
yes, Lumen.
as long as they haven't invited Lumen in that time, do we know? And then there were the 5 that thought Maple-Suckle was not guilty, and any of them could be
Invitees.
And then it's not safe here.
Yeah,
Inviters.
If the vampires got to Maple-Suckle, who was presumably an upstanding citizen up until tempted by vampires, anyone could be.
So it might not be safe here
working
at
for
all.
vampires. No, anywhere where there are vampires in existence isn't going to be safe. That's like this whole world.
We have to kill them all.
So that's a problem. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
We must find a new place to live in the multiverse.
Oh, right, because you know about that now.
Yeah. I'm the only one who believes in the multiverse.
It's like what was it? A square inside of a circle?
Yeah.
The squared circle.
So do you guys go to Warm Winter?
Sure.
I'm going to look out at the ocean where they drowned her. See if I see anything weird.
Make a perception check.
Damn it. Stop telling me to do that, because 12.
Oh, you see, it's kind of a high tide right now.
Nothing unusual.
No.
Okay.
All right. When you guys go to Warm Winter's chambers, he is sitting up, and Long Summer is braced against a punching bag, and he's wailing on it. Hello. Come in.
What is this magnificent ritual?
You have done so much for Calvos. I wanted to give you something. And then he
is it an autograph?
He removes the leather straps around his hands and presents them to the party.
I take them.
Okay.
I have the DNA. Go full Sheldon.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, I'm holding the the hand straps. What are these? I mean, I appreciate them.
You want us to like wash them for you or something?
Try them on.
I try them on.
All right, they are a magical item. They are gauntlets of ogre strength.
Wait, he's been cheating? He's been steroiding this whole time?
When he's on his deathbed.
Which he isn't now.
Correct. He no longer needs them.
Okay.
While you have them equipped, your strength is 19.
Ooh.
Sweet.
What is Echo's strength normally?
16 right now.
That would be a much bigger buff for me.
Yeah, but do you use strength to attack?
No. No, I do not.
You could, couldn't you?
Yeah. It's true, the short sword can use dex or strength, I think.
What's your dex?
Don't worry about it. These are for you. I'll just use dex. That's fine. I didn't actually want the gauntlets.
Also, in recognition of all you have done for my people and myself, I would like to bestow on you all the title of honorary mates.
I'm already an honorary mate. Sorry.
I'll bow slightly. I don't know what that means, but wonderful.
It means when you are in Calvos, you are home.
On that note, the 5 who voted in favor of Maple-Suckle's innocence.
Yes.
Should I... It is not my place. However, she was trying to invite a person into the town. And if she has other people working with her, it's possible that they have as well.
Does Vanilla know that she was trying to invite somebody?
We all do. Silvok was reminded of it, but we learned about it when we first entered the town, or very shortly after.
I think it was
someone.
It was before we left to go.
Yeah.
To Dream Town.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
It's definitely something we'll need to keep an eye on.
Do you have any concerns about those 5?
I don't know who they are because of the nature of Commission's organization, but I can look into it. I would be surprised if there was any treason on the level of Maple-Suckle, but I will still rigorously investigate.
Would our people be welcome here if we brought them?
Yes.
Would they be safe?
As safe as anybody in Calvos.
Kind of a dodgy answer.
He stands up.
Still hasn't said anything.
When you say kind of a dodgy answer, Silvok, Warm Winter stands up.
You want these back so you can beat them? I'm totally okay with handing these back to you if you want to beat them with them.
Now that I'm only half dead, my strength is much higher than 19.
Man, you're so cool.
Oh. All right.
Well, we must make a trek to retrieve our people and bring them here.
Be wary of Lumen. Their camp is still not far from Calvos.
Or Here's an idea. We go kill that vampire.
I mean, I'm not going to tell you how to do your job.
Do you think Lumen is like the person at Tana? The one that knocked us all out?
I believe that Osa was able to confirm that the one who knocked you all out was named Harmony.
That's right.
I think she means as powerful as, though.
Yeah. Not...
Ah.
Yeah. Also, this is just me being paranoid because of everything that's happened, but is Maple still where you left her?
I've not checked, but I could send out Long Summer.
Just, I don't know. If she's talking to vampires, who knows? She tried to accuse me of working with vampires, which is incredibly rude. Just a thought.
So
that's rude. Just calling her a thought.
I mean, wasn't she one?
Fair.
Oh, snap.
Hey, guys.
Oh, and I'll just briefly, like, again, try to find weapons for Chad, like, before we leave. Like, I'm not going to make a fuss of it.
Yeah, Long Summer is able to provide some items. Chad's weapons of choice are a sword and shield, and she gets a big honkin', technically speaking, a honkin' seashell shield.
Cool.
By the seashore.
Wonderful.
And an obsidian sword.
Good.
It's like a big turtle shell or something.
Yeah, by the seashore.
So what you're saying is Long Summer sells seashells by the seashore?
She also checks on drowned halflings.
I'll go with her if we're not leaving right away. If we're leaving right away, I'm not. But
that's just like a side gig, though. That's not how she makes her living.
All right. So, are you guys intending on leaving right away, or are you gonna let Fenella go out and check the bodies?
Well, it shouldn't take too long to go check the bodies.
Presumably, rummage through pockets. All right. Yeah, you and Long Summer go out. Chad accompanies you, and then once you reach a certain point, Long Summer will jump into the water.
Okay, I'll take off my mask so I can get like a slightly less obscured view.
All right.
And I'm gonna like stick my head in the water and like eyes open to have a look.
All right, in the water you see maybe 1.5 dozen piles of bones attached to thick blankets, and you also see the the floating body of Maple.
Okay. I hate this.
She's floating, but attached to something at the seabed.
Okay. She's still there.
Is that a surprise?
Yes. Yes, it is.
How does that one guy row with one hand? That's it. Trying to row back.
We can't leave without warm winter. Stop.
Oh.
You Long Summer?
Long Summer.
You guys mixed up the names so much I just don't even bother anymore.
All right.
And then you return to town. So what's the plan?
All right, I think we are stocking up on goods. I'm having a goodbye with Crackle.
All right.
And we're setting out.
Oh, I'll return the tablets too before we head out.
All right.
I'm gonna buy a bag.
Okay.
I get javelins.
Mm.
All right. Yeah, you guys were able to get these things.
Fish
what?
javelins. You know what? I get harpoons.
Oh.
Right, yeah.
With little ropes attached to them, so I can pull them back.
That's actually
kind of clever.
So awesome.
Sounds good. Yeah, you guys are able to leverage your accomplishments in Calvos for these items.
Cool.
Off we go.
So where are you headed?
It's a good damn question.
We need to head
Earpuss's rock, right?
Yeah, we gotta go pick up our people.
What do you mean your Pete? No, sorry. All right, so the intention is to go to Earpuss Land.
Yes,
You intend to follow the same. You intend to follow the same route that you guys took to get here, where you kind of went up by the mountain, dipped down onto the Stone River, and then made your way across.
I think so. It worked last time, so maybe.
All right. How about a survival check from the person leading the expedition?
Got it.
Oh god, here we go. It's not me.
16.
You guys are so happy it's not me.
Do I even want to know what your survival is?
I got a 16.
Oh, no. I meant Silvox.
Oh.
It's one.
Oh.
All right. Yeah, you guys are making pretty good time.
When suddenly...
Dun, dun, dun.
And you guys are how are you doing the watch now that you have Crush and Chad there?
Not it.
I mean, I sleep through our watches, so
Wow.
I don't mean to.
I don't know what
just
the
a heavy sleeper.
The vision quality of Chad and Crush are, but it's probably better than mine at night. So
they definitely have dark vision.
Definitely tagging them in place of me, because what the hell, guys? I'm not trained in perception. I don't do that.
I guess because we're on high alert, like if someone wants me to take either first watch so that I don't have to be woken up, or is willing to wake me up, I'll help with a shift.
Well, I think we have enough people to double up, so we can have 2 people per shift.
Okay.
Oh, I'll watch with Fenella.
I was about to say you're not allowed. Fenella's not allowed to watch with Chad. They'll be too distracted.
Why? We have to make sure the camp is safe.
Yeah, you'll be too distracted.
That doesn't sound like us.
Have you met me? Wait, I'm bad at looking at things in general. Forget I said that. It'll be fine.
You're also not allowed to do it with Crush, because you're likely to develop a crush on him, too.
Crush.
Excuse me?
Have you seen his abs?
No? I mean, yes, I guess I have.
You're looking at his abs?
Why don't you ever look at my abs?
Ugh. Just whenever. Just wake me up when you need me, I guess.
Wake me up before we go?
Yeah. I'll try and wake up.
Can't wake up.
Okay, so let's say the first watch is Fenela and Crush. I want one player to be in there. So Fenela and Crush.
Okay.
So go ahead and make perception checks.
It's a 5. I rolled a 1. So.
Yeah, Chad spends most of his time kind of.
Chad's asleep. It's
Chad's
Crush.
asleep. It's Crush.
Right, yeah, Crush. Sorry. Yeah. So you guys don't notice shit.
I've never really done much of a watch before. Normally they let me sleep through this. And everything's been a little bit weird, and I just keep like rambling to Crush.
All right, so this is a few days, and you guys are back into the woods of the valley, out of the plains-ish area of the coast, and everybody is rather surprised, especially those of you who are asleep, when 4 bipedal wolves wander into the camp with weapons.
With what? With weapons?
With weapons.
Wolfman. Wolfman.
Who the hell are you?
They don't. Yeah, Fenelon could say that, and people could become awake, but it doesn't stop what happens. Okay, so 4 of them come out. 2 brown, 1 white, 1 black. The taller brown one goes first, and it will attempt to stab at Crush.
Whoa,
with
whoa,
its
whoa.
spear.
No initiative?
Not on the surprise round.
Okay.
All right, it stabs Crush.
No.
Stabs him for 6.
I don't know how healthy he is.
A little on the old side.
Yeah.
Then it attempts to bite him.
Ooh. Werewolf Minotaur.
After it stabs him through the gut, it opens up its mouth and goes to bite, and instead of parrying or blocking or dodging, he just punches it in the face, and its mouth is turned so that it does not bite him.
Ooh. He's so fancy.
Even when surprised, he's a beast.
All right, then the shorter brown one will come towards Fenela, stab at her. It actually rolled a 1 and tripped.
Does it stab itself?
It tripped on Chad.
Oh!
And Chad was cuddled up right there.
Okay.
So it does not get a second attack. All right, now for the black one. It will come after Crush. It stabs him for 7 damage. And then it will attempt to bite him. And it will succeed at biting him.
Where Crush Where Crush?
Now that's if Crush bites someone else.
Yeah.
Bites him for how much is that? Not much. 4 damage. All right, and there's clearly a disease element to the bite, but Crush does not seem affected. Then the white one will go up and attempt to spear Fenella, and it will miss, and then it will attempt to bite her, and it will succeed. Meow. All right, Fenella, you take 4 some sort of damage, probably.
Piercing, probably.
Piercing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, piercing. All right, and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, 21.
All right, you resist the curse of the werewolf.
Okay.
All right, everybody roll initiative.
16.
8.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, you're real sleepy.
For 4.
Echo?
8.
Okay. So the first thing that happens is that first werewolf will move again. Will stab at Crush. And it will miss at Crush, and it will attempt to bite him. And that will hit. It does 6 damage to him. And he is again resistant to the curse. Then it is Fenella's turn. There are 4 werewolves surrounding the camp, attacking you and Crush.
I will yell at everyone to get up, which I'm sure they probably are already.
I'm not.
Well, I'm yelling. I'll also yell, Zrelin, guide me, and cast Spiritual Weapon.
All right.
All right. And have it kind of near the one who bit me.
All right.
All right. I just couldn't remember what to roll. All right. So I rolled a 19.
All right.
I assume that's a hit.
That is.
It'll be like plus a bunch.
It's way more than enough. His armor class is small.
All right. And that is 1d8. For I think 7.
All right.
Provided I'm doing that right. And I can cast Sacred Flame with using Spiritual Weapon, correct? The cantrip?
Yeah.
All right. Then I'll just try to punch some Holy Light of Zrelin into the werewolf.
As one does.
Yep. So it needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Got a 9.
All right.
So that's a fail.
So that's 2 damage.
All right. Then it is that werewolf's turn. It will attempt to stab and bite at you again. Got a 15 on the spear.
Nope.
And a 23 on the bite.
Damn it. Yep. Yep.
All right, you take 4 damage.
Okay.
And make another Constitution saving throw.
19.
All right, you resist the curse.
Don't let them bite you.
All right, then it is Crush's turn. All right, Crush will take his great axe and try to flatten the taller brown one. He hits. For 13 damage. Then it is Echo's turn.
Echo leaps to his feet with half his movement, looks around at everything that's happening with his dark... I think I have dark vision.
You do.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I know you did.
And he shouts, "No! No! The eternal enemy has returned!" And goes into a rage as he sees dog people.
Okay. Yeah, fair.
And which one is closest to me?
It depends on where you were sleeping.
I don't know.
I'm gonna guess you were kind of edging closer towards Crush, so the large brown one and the white one.
Okay. The large brown one and the white one. I go for the bigger one, so the large brown one, I guess.
All right, the one that Crush just threw an axe into.
Yeah, so I flank and just cat roar, and using my spear, just making sure everything's set up here right. Reckless attack for advantage. That's a 16 to hit.
Does it hit?
All right. 14 piercing.
All right.
And it's the first attack, so 7 radiant.
Surely that's really good against werewolves, right? Like radiant damage. I feel like they wouldn't like it.
It's also silver.
Oh, right.
That's the big deal.
It's also a shiny spear.
Yeah.
Which I will one day cover in the blood of the silver.
Absolutely.
How much radiant was it?
7 radiant. And then I quickly yank the spear back out and stab him again.
Fair.
With my second attack, also at reckless, giving me advantage. Another 16 for 8 piercing.
All right. He's not doing great.
I got no bonus. Got no bonus action, so that's my turn.
All right, that takes us to Mina.
Okay, are we engaging with one of the brown ones, or is it the black one or the white one, or
all of them?
Well, yes, but which ones are we? Which one is almost dead now?
The closest to dead is the large brown one.
Okay. And everyone's been hitting that one, or are they kind of split focus between?
The only person who hasn't hit that one was Fenella, who attacked one of the ones who attacked her.
Yeah.
Well, and me, because I haven't gone yet.
Oh, of the people who had attacked.
Yeah. And was that the brown one that you attacked?
No.
The other brown one? Because there's two.
Maybe?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Fenella attacked the smaller of the brown ones.
Okay. I'm going to use a twin spell.
Ooh.
And I'm going to cast a single target Scorching Ray at both of the brown ones. So I will roll 2 hit for each of these. So it's going to be a total of 6 hit rolls that I'm going to do. So I'll do the big, almost dead brown one first.
All right.
For each of them. First one's a miss. Only got...
What'd you get?
A 9.
That's a miss.
Oh, God. And then I got an 8.
That is also a miss.
Okay, this one's a 19.
That is a hit.
All right. So I will roll the damage for this ray.
Did the dice roll away?
Sorry. 6 fire damage.
All right.
And then I'm going to roll the rays for the other brown.
Okay.
This one is a 22.
That's a hit.
And the second one is a 1 natural.
That doesn't do it.
And then a 15.
That's a hit.
Okay. And the damage is 11 fire damage.
All right. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay, that takes us to the white one. Wait, no. Yeah. The black one near Crush. It will see what Echo just did and attack Echo. Didn't care for that.
He's got advantage because I was reckless.
All right, here comes the spear. That's a miss.
I'm AC 14.
The highest they got there was an 8.
Sweet. Okay.
And the highest they got here was an 8. Ooh. So a 1 and a 4. Fuck you, advantage.
You're way better at fighting than Fennel is tonight.
All right, and then it is the white one, and the white one will attack at Fenella again. It spears you successfully.
Oh.
For 5.
Okay.
Then it attempts to bite you. But Chad blocks it.
Oh.
Don't get in the way.
The power of love.
Can you see him fighting things?
You're just there fighting with it, and then just as you recall him doing when you fought Chad, there was just suddenly just a shield up between you and the werewolf, and then it went back down, and Chad started to get up from his sleep.
Okay, fair. Thanks, I guess.
Then it is Silvok's turn.
All right, so you said the big brown one was the lowest?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to get up, grab my bow, try to get some distance. I don't know how close I am to this action. I know I was really sleepy. I don't know if this fight was happening over where my body while I was sleeping.
The one that tripped on Chad might have fallen onto you.
Yeah, I'm going to back the hell away if necessary, using my bonus action, disengage. I'm going to get some distance and pull out my bow that I grabbed while getting up because it's crazy. I'm going to shoot at that wolf man.
All right.
Wolf man. It's not great. What do I add to that? 12.
That's a hit.
Ooh.
All right. And I have an ally adjacent to it.
You do. Unfortunately, the arrow flies true, hits the target in the side, and does absolutely 0 damage.
Oh.
It's not a silvered arrow, is it?
It's not. Well, that's that. No need to roll, right?
That's
Correct.
weird. Was that weird to watch? I feel like it would have been weird to watch.
It was uncomfortable to watch. Like it's like the arrow didn't even hit it. It's like it was just a burst of light hitting it. Like it didn't even react. Like the momentum didn't even go into it.
Ugh.
Did it like bounce off?
Nope, it's in there.
Just not bleeding, not doing. I don't like it.
I don't like it either. All right, well, I don't know what the hell that's all about. That's crazy. Maybe I'll try again next turn. That's it for me.
All right, it is Chad's turn. He gets up. That's his turn. All right, then it is the dark or the tall brown one. It will again enter this this fight with Crush. It will stab him with its spear for 6. Crush is bloodied. And then it will attempt to bite him. And it will, again, get punched for its efforts.
Yeah.
Then it is Fenela's turn.
I'll just have my spiritual weapon like swing around and try to hit the first one that bit me, the one I've already hit.
All right.
So that is 19? No, wait, more than that.
It's a hit,
Okay.
regardless.
For 9.
All right. That's it's definitely bloodied now.
And I'll be like, Zarellen, help me, and use Sacred Flame again.
All right, on the same target.
Yep.
You got a 3.
For 6 damage.
All right, it's not doing great. Then it is that one's turn. It will take a stab at you. It's a miss. 14, right? That's a miss.
Yeah.
Then it'll try to bite you. And that is also a miss.
Seriously, don't let them bite you. Whatever you do.
Then it is Crush's turn. All right, Crush is going to lower what he has yet to refer to in front of you, but what he regularly refers to as the business end. And he's just going to pick up this creature and ram it into a tree on his horns.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Crush!
Wow.
Oh, this poor creature. It was dead before he hit it the first time against the tree. He didn't stop hitting it for another 4 times.
What is left of this creature?
The large brown werewolf is no more. Oh, he did provoke an attack of opportunity as he ran by. And it missed.
He was moving. He was going so fast.
Then it is Echo's turn.
So the large brown one is now dead, correct?
Yes.
So the next closest is that white one?
Yes.
That
No,
tried to attack.
It's a black one, sorry.
Okay, the black one, and it tried to attack me and failed miserably?
Yes.
I spin and with another roar, part lion, part really pissed off rabid alley cat, I attempt to make with the stabbing.
All right.
Reckless for advantage. 17 on both dice.
That's a hit.
That is 11 piercing and 3 radiant for the first attack. And the second attack, advantage, is 21 to hit for another 7 piercing from the shiny spear.
All right.
Shiny spear!
Yay, shiny spear!
Yes. That is an unpleasant experience for that poor Wolfie boy. All right, then it is Mina's turn.
Okay. All of these werewolves. So, like, the adjacent means 5 yards away.
There's 2 that are adjacent to each other, and adjacent means 5 feet.
5 feet. Okay, got it. I suppose we won't bring out any fireballs at the moment, although I am itching to cast this spell eventually. So I will.
In the way.
I know you guys are so close. I will cast my Scorching Ray at the little. Actually, this one I'm going to hit all 3 targets. So I'll do the little brown wolf.
All right.
And each one is just 1 ray.
All right.
This is an 11.
That is a miss.
Okay, and then the next one's the white one.
All right.
This is non-natural 20.
That is a hit.
And then the black one, I got a 12.
That is a hit.
Okay, the white one, I did 6 fire damage.
All right.
And the black one, I did 12 fire damage.
Nice. It is bloodied.
The black one?
Yes.
Oh.
Hooray!
All right, and then that takes us to the black one. Let's see. What's it going to do? It's going to attack Echo.
He's got advantage because I was reckless.
All right. Got a 14 with a spear.
That hits.
For 3 damage.
That's halved because I'm raging, so I take 1.
Yeah, and then he tries to bite you. All right. That's a hit with 22.
Oh, God, I'm going to be a were-cat dog.
It'll be fine. We'll fix you up. Maybe.
All right. All right, and he does 5 piercing damage there.
Okay, reduced to 2.
All right, and make a Constitution save.
I don't think I have any special things that help with con. Okay. 13?
You resist the curse.
Oh, this was almost my second concurrent game with me.
A wear thing?
All right, and then the white one will attack Fenella again. It will miss with its spear. And it will miss with its bite. Then it is Silvok's turn.
Okay. Disheartened by my arrows not working at all, I'm gonna, well, and seeing that my allies stabbing the hell out of them with shiny weapons seems to be working, I'm gonna just drop the bow. That's done. I'm gonna pull out that shiny short sword, move back in. Are there whichever one's closest to me? I guess.
Yeah, that would probably be the black one.
Okay, I'll move in and give him a stab.
All right. He's
a
adjacent
backstab
to Echo.
Good to know. 17 on the die.
That's a hit.
And my 4d6 total damage. Oh, that's good numbers. 14, 16 damage plus 3. So 19 total damage.
All right. Yeah, he's just barely hanging on.
And then, as my bonus action, I'm going to stab him out with the non-shiny. Never mind.
You think about it and you're like, no.
Nah.
Why waste my energy?
All right. It's Chad's turn. Chad will swing his obsidian sword at one of them. It hits, does 0 damage. He looks confused and grumpy about the situation.
You need magic.
Oh. And then it is Fenel's turn.
I'll try and hit it with spiritual weapon, the one I've been having at. It's still alive, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. That is more than 14.
That's a hit.
Okay. For 9.
All right.
See, you just need Zarellin's favor. That's why it's important. And then I'll, like, just push my hand forward with, like, more sparkly fire from it. Sacred flame.
He gets a 17 to his save.
But better than that. Not exactly like that. I shouldn't have been showing off.
Soul loves it when you show off.
Which is why you shouldn't, because look, I missed.
That's because you get your power from a god that doesn't like it. This seems like a reasonable time to have a religious discussion.
This is kind of a bad time. And I'm done.
Have you welcomed Soul into your life? Okay, and then
Echo goes running by. Kill them all!
Look who's on board. All right, and then it is that one you just smote and attempted to smote. It's going to do the old stabby bite, if you know how it is.
Yep.
All right, it fails to stab. It fails to bite. It doesn't know how it is. Then it is Crush's turn. What's his wisdom? It's high. Okay, he rips the remains of that werewolf off of his horns, runs towards the one still on Echo, and raises his great axe against it. He hits.
You're my boy, Crush!
For 8 damage. And he just cleaves it in half.
Oh, our
At this point, I'm about ready just to sit back and start watching him kill everything.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is his what weapon does he have?
He has a great axe.
Made of
it looks like bone, but it seems to have properties that allow it to harm these creatures, as do his horns.
Crush.
Oh.
You're so cool.
he like made of magic?
Wait, I forgot to do something on my very first turn. I dream for the spear back.
Please.
It's not very effective.
Okay. Just checking.
All right, and then it is Echo's turn. The Minotaur, or not the Minotaur, the werewolf you had gleefully been fighting is reduced to a bloody pile.
So what you're saying is Crush has stolen 2 of my kills so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So which not which Minotaurs, which wolves are left?
There is still the shorter brown one and the white one. Both are near Fenella.
I will go. Dead. I will go after the white one.
All right, it's the freshest.
Good.
Unless you were like wanting to take Mina's kill, probably.
Yeah, I'm not like that. Reckless, charge and stab. 25. Right.
That is a hit, just barely.
13 piercing, 6 radiant, with those bursts of radiant energy coming out of the shiny spear, probably shimmering as it reflects and stuff. And attack number 2, 17.
That's a hit.
For 10 piercing.
All right, this creature is now bloodied.
And no bonus action.
And then it is Mina's turn.
All right. Seeing Crush cleave this creature in half, I get so inspired that I'm going to jump on his back and launch a firebolt from his back.
All right, a firebolt or fireball?
Firebolt.
You're that awkward person who jumps up, wraps their arm around, and is like, woo!
Yeah, I like let out a war cry. I'm just so excited. I'm like, wow, this is amazing. And I'm going to launch a firebolt.
First things first, make an athletics check to climb atop.
Okay.
For how spectacular this is?
I got an 11.
Okay, you successfully. He's not attempting to hinder you in any way, and there's several, for lack of a better word, handles that allow you to assail this creature. So you get up there.
Yes, and now I'm going to launch firebolt.
Who are you launching at?
Isn't there only one left?
No, there's 2 left. The white one and the short brown one.
Oh, the short brown one's almost dead, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
All right, I'll do that one.
All right.
And this one is a 13 to hit. Did that hit?
It does. One moment. All right. Crush will attempt to cut the firebolt in half as it's leaving, but he fails.
Oh, Crush.
You're my boy, Crush.
But it does still hit the short brown one.
Okay. $16 fire damage.
All right. His goose is cooked.
Yeah.
Which part of the werewolf is the goose?
Based on that hit, probably the lower hip. It wasn't a clean hit. It just barely got him.
Oh, is it his left goose or right goose?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of those.
All right, and then it is the white one's turn. Let's see. No. They're too frenzied to do anything other than chop and bite. And it tries to chop and bite. Chop and bite Fenella.
Great.
And it misses.
Okay.
And it critically misses its bite. So it bites its tongue.
Oh no, but it's right in front of my face. I don't like this.
Yeah, you're sprayed with a bit of werewolf blood on your face. Or rather on your mask. Wait, no, you're not wearing your full mask, are you?
No,
I
just have the like ribbon on right now.
It was a very mighty bite of its own tongue, but yeah. All right, and that takes us to Silvok.
All right. I'm gonna run behind it and do that thing I do best.
What's that?
Nothing.
Okay.
Oh, also, Mina, you have you haven't been awarded inspiration yet, have you?
No.
All right, you have inspiration for hopping up on Crush to shoot your magic at things. That was right.
Yay!
I attempted to reward you with something Crush could do, but no.
That would have been sweet. You should have just let him do it.
Yeah, but he rolled a 1.
Oh no! Good thing you didn't hit me.
Yeah, I didn't want to punish you for him fucking up your cool thing.
All right, stabbing.
All right.
Stabbing a dog man. Nah, that's not gonna hit.
What is it?
I rolled a 2.
Yeah, unless there's a +10 on there.
There's not.
All right, it's Chad's turn. Chad will.
Does he know any magic?
Oh,
I should have handed him my like silver weapon.
He goes over and tries to grab your magic hammer to hit things with it, but it doesn't work out for him. Right?
I mean, I'll try to like offer my hip, like take it. I didn't hear that.
He grabs your hips.
Damn it! The weapon, Chad. The weapon.
All right, then it's Fenel's turn.
I'll move my spiritual weapon to the last one and try and hit it.
All right.
I have to actually calculate this one. What is my plus to hit with this thing? How do I simple math? 13?
Hit.
For 11.
Like whack-a-mole, just boom, no more werewolf.
It's like a flash of. It's probably not a flash. It's just a stick. I hit it with a magical stick.
Flash! Ah!
Savior of not the werewolves. All right, and that we are out of initiative.
All right, no one got werewolfed.
Didn't see them, Crush says. Goes and sits back on his log.
Crush? Crush?
Huh.
You're my boy! And I pull out my skinning knife. And I look kind of wild-eyed at all the werewolves around. Did they stay in werewolf form, or did they revert to people's?
Most of them stayed in werewolf form, but the 2 that Crush killed were put into pieces.
Okay. I immediately head over to whichever one's biggest and still not in pieces. And it looks like I'm going to start skinning these werewolves.
Great.
Unless someone stops me.
I'm so mad that none of you guys ended up being werewolves. I threw 4 werewolves at you guys. Come on.
Okay. As I said before, I have another game that I play in, and I've been a were-rat for like a full year out of game.
Yeah.
And it's only taken effect in the last few sessions, and it's been disastrous.
Oh, it's bad.
Werewolf
it's so
could
bad.
have been useful against vampires. I don't know if that's useful in this context. In many contexts, usually being a werewolf is beneficial against vampires.
I'm gonna go and search, I guess, to see if there's anything on them that's left over. and explain to Chad, if we run into them again, then you need to take that hammer, and I'll like point to the shiny one and be like, hit them with that.
Hitting them doesn't work.
With this, it will.
Okay.
It's not a very good hammer, but it works. And I'll keep searching.
What were we saying, Silvok?
Why were those wolves standing up and stabbing people? That's not something. Do wolves do that sometimes?
I mean, this cat does it.
Yeah, but well, you give me a lot to think about.
Do we know what werewolves are?
You could make a Arcana or a Nature, maybe even a Religion check.
Yeah, I'm not about that life. Knowledge checks, no.
So here's the thing.
12 on Arcana.
14.
Here's the thing. Echo doesn't know what they are. Oh. All he knows is they are the eternal enemy.
Fair.
I'll say, Fenela, you're familiar with a particular curse that some humanoids can get that prompts them to turn into animals or animal-humanoid hybrids and causes them to pretty much lose their shit all the time.
Yeah. I'll explain that. And search. I'm going to search to see if there's anything.
All right. You find spears and 4 naked werewolves. 1 naked and skinned.
Great.
Wait, so
only
you're telling
2
me
more to go.
You're telling me that those are people that were cursed and turned into wolfmen?
Yes. Absolutely.
And we killed them.
At this point, it was them or us.
Yeah.
Do you want to take their spot?
No.
Okay.
I'm just
we probably
clarifying.
Shouldn't skin them.
So they're normal people, though, that had a disease
Absolutely.
or a curse that caused them. Maybe we That sucks. I wouldn't want to be them.
I mean, if you want me to try to, like... Oh, God. Are they all in pieces now?
No, one of them is still intact and not skinned.
Stop. I'll, like, try and stop Echo, and I will cast, Oh, what is it called? Spare the Dying.
I slurp the last of the skin off the second one. What?
What's Spare the Dying do?
I touch... Well, if it's dead, it's not going to work, but I touch a living creature that has 0 hit points, and it becomes stable. If it's dead, though, then it's not going to do anything. So
I'll tell you what. This is what we're gonna do. How are we doing on people watching?
I don't know.
Well, there's 6, but I don't know how many of those are us.
Was it dead, chat, or was it unconscious and capable of being preserved?
And then we'll have to probably wait a minute to see, like...
Let me skin it, chat. Let me skin it.
We could use a naked man friend. Because that's what we're about to get.
I mean, I don't know if I can... I might be able to cure it.
Oh, Grim says it's alive, but skin it anyways! Yes!
Oh. All right,
Wow.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Not that. One of them got skinned, and Echo can skin the other 2 that got more damage, but one of them was spared by Fenna.
Alright, I guess. I mean, as soon as I know it's alive, I'm gonna kill it, so...
Obviously.
I can fix
it. Oh.
I'm holding 2 werewolf skins. Fix what?
I can cure it. I think.
Cure what?
the disease. It's disease. I think I can make it human again.
One of us is diseased?
No,
Don't want diseased pelts.
What do you mean? It's dead.
No. No, it's not. I start like hovering over it, and I'm going to try I'm going to try and cast. Oh, where did I put my spells? My spells come back.
I drop the 2 skins I'm holding, and I pick up my spear, and I'm stalking over.
I'm going to cast Lesser Restoration on it.
All right, but we will find out the effects of that next time. How's that sound?
Right. Cliffhanger.
Thank you very much for joining us, everybody, and thank you guys for playing.
Good night.
Good night. Bye.
Bye.